So my overall review is that Sherwood Forest and Small Pet Select are pretty dusty. I'm not really sure if that's just because of them being shipped here, that they were banged up a lot, or what the issue is, but they were pretty dusty. None of them were specifically greener than any of the other ones, and Small Pet Select was the newest. I got my Oxbow from Haley from 101 Rabbits, and she's had it for a long time, just freezing. So I would think that the Small Pet Select would be greener than Oxbow, but it wasn't really. They were all kind of brown. The Small Pet Select pellets were a little bit thicker than the Oxbow and the Sherwood Forest pellets. Oxbow and Sherwood Forest were about the same size, but Oxbow did not have any dustiness whatsoever. When feeding pellets, the fat should be around 3% or less, so I'm just going to check all of these pellets and see what the fat is. So Sherwood Forest had 5% fat, which is really high, but if you have a skinny rabbit, then that's probably pretty good because they'll need to get some weight. Oxbow and Small Pet Select both had 2% fat. The protein when you are feeding your rabbit a pellet diet should be 12 to 14%. So all three pellets had protein of 14%, which is perfect. The fiber should be 14 to 16%. Oxbow has a fiber of 25 to 29%, which is pretty high, and Small Pet Select has the same. And Sherwood Forest had a fiber of 22%, which is a little bit lower. Calcium should be around 0.6% or lower, because if you feed too much calcium, then your rabbit could get bladder stones. Oxbow has a calcium of 0.35%, which is very good. Small Pet Select has 0.4% calcium, which is also good. And Sherwood Forest has 0.7%, which is kind of high. So if you want to feed Sherwood Forest, you should probably mix it with some lower calcium feed. Overall, I think that all of these foods are pretty good quality pellets. Sherwood Forest is a little bit cheaper and you can order it in bulk. And Oxbow and Small Pet Select are more on the expensive range. Personally, I like Oxbow a little bit better because Small Pet Select, even though it says that it is delivered fresh, which is true with their hay is wonderful, it wasn't any greener, it didn't smell any fresher, and it was pretty dusty. Although Oxbow and Small Pet Select did have pretty much all of the same requirements, and they were all pretty good, except for fiber was a little bit high, but it's good to have a lot of fiber. Sherwood Forest was a little high in some aspects, so they probably aren't the best food. All in all, I think that if you are looking for a nice rabbit food, that Oxbow and Small Pet Select are probably going to be some of the best two out there. So thanks so much for watching. I will leave links for all these food in the description bar below. So please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!